Yo, yo, what's up? This is Mystic Goddess at 999 coming at you guys. If you found this channel, you're here at the right place at the right time. However, I have to give warnings, okay? Number one, if you're easily offended, this is not the place for you, okay? Because I tend to cuss a lot, just to let you know. Number two, I keep it real. I am blunt. I do not like to sugarcoat anything, all right? But I do watch my language if it's going to come to anything with flagging me on YouTube, okay? And also, how do I say this? Please don't get offended when I say certain things like, feminine energies or masculine energies, because there's actually a difference with that. Just because I'm pulling some cards that, you know, by the way, yes, Mystic Goddess 999, I'm here for tarot reading. Duh, 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 duh. I should have mentioned that before, but hey. Um, when I'm pulling out cards that, usually represent a man, masculine energy, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's a man. Okay, that person could actually be a woman that actually has more masculine qualities to her, like a tomboy, I guess you would say. Okay, or, a card that means a female, but can actually mean, a guy who's got more, feminine qualities to them. Either way, take it as you wish, okay? It's as it resonates, all right? And let me tell you what, if my readings don't resonate with you, then that's fine. I will not take any offense to that because there are plenty of other readers out there that I'm sure you'll find, okay? And like I said, if you're easily offended with cussing or me, just being too blunt or whatever, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna keep it to you straight. If you don't like that, that's fine. There's plenty of other people out there too. All right. Well, I have some notes to take. Well, I took it already, so I want to share some things because there's quite a bit. Give me a second. Okay. I'm not sure if any of you guys know what synchronicities are, or as I like to call them, angel numbers. Synchronicities have a lot to do with repeating numbers, okay? Like, 333, 111, 222. Well, if you see a lot of these numbers, okay, and I'm gonna go over a list of these numbers and bear with me because there's quite a bit. Um, if you see these numbers, don't be afraid of them. Look into them more because with numerology, they have all kinds of meanings, okay? And a lot of them have to do with it's a reassurance to let you know that you're on the right path of life, okay? Whether it means that, um, let's say a lot of old things in your life are dying out, like, old negative, toxic behaviors, whether you're trying to stop, smoking so much or drinking so much or overeating or eating junk food, anything like that, or, maybe you're questioning whether you're still in love with your significant other or your spouse. Those questions like that, you really need to, reevaluate because at that point, it's all about the spiritual journey, okay, and what you want out of life and your life purpose. These numbers are telling you if you're questioning these things, then it's time for a transformation. It's time for a change. If you're not happy with a relationship, your career, your finances, like I said, with your weight, overeating, or overindulging, whatever the case may be, these numbers are showing you that things are coming to an end, and it's actually the universe that's giving you a sign that this is your chance to start fresh, okay? A fresh life of setting new routines for yourself, okay? Maybe you're all over the place and you're getting annoyed with yourself, that you don't have any balance. Maybe you want to get up at a certain time, 7 o'clock in the morning, want to start your breakfast, go for your exercise, and go for work, etc., etc., and then maybe you want to find time to fit in extra hobbies, other extracurricular activities, things like that. And then when it comes to new journeys, if you're thinking about starting a new career, then go for it. Because these numbers, they all mean that you are on the right path, okay? But don't just jump into anything immediately. Like, do your research, obviously. Like, if you want to start a new career, what's it going to take to start that new career, okay? You never know, you may need some extra collegiate years, different certificates, figure out what's it going to cost. Maybe you want to switch locations, okay? Maybe the job that you really want is going to require you to switch locations. You never know. But once again, do your research. If you want to relocate to whether it's a house or an apartment, make sure that everything's, good to go. Just because you have the green light to keep moving forward, obviously, use a combination of your logic, your common sense, but also your intuition. A lot of these numbers, it's definitely not just the green light to go, but listen to your intuition a lot more. I know that it's hard to say that because we live in a world where everything must be practical and logical and common sense and, intuition. It's just hoobadoo, taboo, whatever. Nah. Because they say, whenever you have a gut instinct about something, like, something tells me that I shouldn't go to some certain place tonight, whether it's like a certain bar or club, and it's like, a lot of my friends are going there, and it's everybody that I want to see, but something tells me not to go there. Listen to that gut instinct. Listen to that inner calling because you never know. Usually, 9 times out of 10, the next day you're going to find out that, oh shit, there was a fire that broke out. Or there was a gunman there and it, just brought firearms and shot a whole bunch of people. By you listening to your gut instinct, you saved yourself from a lot of trouble and even death. See what I'm saying? But anyways, going on to these numbers because I've seen a lot of them. Here's what it is. Numbers like this, you have 111, 1111, 222. 222 actually means you're bringing more balance into your life. The universe is actually helping to bring more balance into your life with everything between work and life. So you won't feel as chaotic. I mean, it's not going to come immediately, obviously. Nothing was built in a day. Well, excuse me, as I say, Rome wasn't built in a day. And going back to death or transformation, when I say death, I'm not talking about an actual physical death. I'm talking about the death of old lifestyles that are ending, okay? These changes aren't going to happen immediately, guys. A lot of people want instant results, and that's not what life is about. Everything is all about patience, seriously. So just go with it. It's gradual. Anyways, 222 talks about bringing more balance into your life. You have 211, 333, 311, my birthday, March 11th. 444, which actually talks quite a bit about changing your career. Whatever you're thinking about, look into it. New prosperity and abundance. Who doesn't want prosperity and abundance? Anyways, 411, 420, pun not intended. Catch my drift. Anyways, you have 430, 555. Let me tell you what, when it comes to the number 5, not gonna lie, I have a love-hate relationship for that number, especially when you see 555. That is the epitome of change. And when I say change, I mean drastic change in every department of your life. When I started going on my spiritual journey of spiritual awakening and enlightenment, it started at the end of 2019. And oh my God, I saw the number 555 on every fucking thing, like literally. It didn't matter if it was randomly looking at the clock, a radio station. It could have been the receipt on something or on a license plate tag, anything, and the number drove me crazy. And at that time, I had no idea what the topic of numerology was. So I started looking it up, and I realized my whole life since 2019 and up till now been nothing but change. At first, I hated it because it was drastic. Like it was like the carpet being ripped from underneath me. But I had to remember this because a lot of other readers have said that, remember, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You may not understand why at that moment, but give it time, give it patience, and it could be like a year or two later, and when you put the pieces of the puzzle together, you're going to realize, oh, I see why X, Y, and Z didn't work out. And I'm glad that it didn't actually, because I saved myself a lot of time, money, and energy. Anyways, yeah, 555, the epitome of change. Ride out the roller coaster or the journey, whatever you want to call it. Buckle up. Then you have 511, 666. I know, ooh, it sounds like a really bad number from the Bible and stuff, but I'm not going to get into religion here. It's really not a bad number. 666 is not an evil number like most people think. And I know that there's going to be some skeptics here. I understand that, but go ahead, look into it, do your research like a college kid, and you'll figure it out that 666 is not terrible at all. And then you have 777, 711. I actually had a little inside joke with somebody long time ago. I unfortunately don't speak to that person anymore, and that was just because we were going down different paths of life, and that was actually a part of my spiritual awakening, was realizing that I had to cut ties with certain people because we just weren't going down the same paths anymore. Did that hurt? Yes, but I always wish that person the best. But anyways, that person, their birthday was March 7th. Mine is March 11th. And out of the blue, I thought about the gas station. The gas station 7-Eleven. I know, corny joke, but whatever. Just to let you know, the number 7 talks about the past, letting the past go. I don't know all these numbers by heart, but some of them I do because I have seen them so frequently and they were driving me nuts that I had to look them up. But 7 talks about the past, okay? And 11 is a master number. I don't know how to explain the definition of a master number, so you're going to have to go and do your own research on the internet, okay? And yeah, the next one here, 888. That's a beautiful number, actually. Anything with 8, finances. A lot of finances. Financial abundance. Who doesn't love money? Money is what makes the world go round. However, money can't buy love and happiness, but to a certain extent. You know what I mean? I pay your your bills, your rent, your food and stuff, but it can't buy everything. You know what I mean, guys. I don't have to go into all full explanation here. But anyways, it's funny in a way because, unfortunately my dad, he passed away last year on his birthday, September 14th, which is weird. Who dies on their birthday? But I think it all has to do with the universe's way of saying this is a beautiful life cycle that has ended. But I'm not trying to get depressed with y'all about that story. But I brought that up because his favorite number was 8. And back when we had AOL, his password, the last 3 numbers of his password were 888. And I have seen a lot of 888. So, I take that as a sign from my dad. I do, and my main guardian angel, man. Anyways, I've also seen there's 818. I've seen 808, which talks about the lion's portal gate. I don't exactly know how to explain that either, but it has to, from my understanding at least, it has to do with the portal between this physical realm and connecting with the higher spiritual realms on the other side. That's the way I'm kind of understanding it, but don't quote me for that. Go look into that. I want to learn more about that too. Anyways, here 777, and then I have been seeing 999 a lot, a lot. Then you have 911. Don't worry, guys, it is not an emergency number. Usually, what it means is 911 talks about it makes you. The number talks about how the spiritual realm, whether you believe in angels or ascended masters or gods, goddesses, whatever the case may be. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. You believe in Allah, Buddha, God, gods and goddesses, archangels, whatever you want. We're all entitled to our own. But anyways, that is the higher realm giving you a nudge to think deeply about your life. Go deep within to think about, what do I want to change about myself? Because usually at that point in life, you may feel stagnant in some area that you're just not happy with. That could be anything, but that's for you to answer for yourself. Okay. And 11, once again, 11 is a master number. And then you have 1010. I love the number 10. Whenever anything that comes to the number 10, it's awesome. It means that a certain situation in your life, it's done. It's over with. Whether it's a negative or chaotic situation with, maybe it's a toxic loved one, or a friend you no longer want to keep in touch with, or maybe a toxic lover. Who knows what the case is? And if you've tried your best and there's nothing you can do, you can't call a truce no matter what, the universe is giving you the sign saying, hey, we got it, we're taking care of it, it's done. Finale. 10 means a chapter in your life is over with. You're not going back. And then you also have 1212, and then there is 1221. There's a whole bunch of other ones that I've seen, but we will be here until Christmas of, I don't know, 2028. Yeah, no, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Also, hold on. Alright, so I already explained about the feminine, masculine energies. I already explained about angel numbers or synchronicities, whatever you want to call it. And I've talked to you about, cutting out, people, places, and things. These angel numbers talk about, like I said, people, places, and things, change, transformation for the good and for the bad. And it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, whether you like it or not. Just buckle up and get ready. Okay, here's another important part that a lot of other readers have had to make a note of. Let's say, for example, let's say you're a Pisces, right? I'm a Pisces. And you click on a video, because I'm going to make videos of all 12 zodiac signs, okay? So let's say you're a Pisces, and you click on the video for Pisces. And you feel like the reading doesn't resonate with you. That doesn't mean that it's completely all off and that it's not for you. At that point, what you need to do is you need to figure out what is your moon sign and what is your ascending sign, okay? We all have 3 different signs to us. My main sign, my sun sign, is a Pisces because I am March 11th. The moon sign, because of the time that I was born, I am a Taurus moon sign, okay? And then because of the location that I was born in here in Florida, I'm not going to give the specific city, but here in Florida, my ascending sign is a Capricorn. So if I feel like the Pisces reading isn't really resonating with me as much, then okay, move on. It doesn't mean that this reader is totally off the rocker. Okay, go ahead and check out the Taurus. You know, the Taurus one may actually make more sense to you. And if anything, from my personal experience, I anytime I've gone to check out the Taurus for my moon sign, it seems to resonate with me much more. I don't know why, it just does. So what I will sit there and take time to watch all 3, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay? Just letting you know. Because some people get their panties in a fucking wad about, she's not right or he's not right. What are you talking about? It's like, bruh. Everybody has 3 different signs in their birth chart. The main signs at least, because a real long birth chart, it tells you every horoscope sign that there is based on all the planets. You know, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, all of that. But I'm not going to go into all those details because, like I said, we will be here till the apocalypse happens, okay? Anyways, I had to get that covered with. And then I will say the very last thing too is, have you ever been around someone or a place that just spending like an hour there, you feel tired and drained and you don't know why, and it's like you got a lot of sleep the night before, you know, and you're ready to go, but all of a sudden after you've been hanging out with this one person for just an hour or a place, it's because I don't know if you guys have ever heard of energetic vampires, but there are things called energy vampires. A lot of them don't even know that they are energy vampires, okay? But these energy vampires, they are very negative and toxic people. They tend to whine and complain a lot, play the victim, and point fingers way too much. I don't have time here to explain all of that, but go look into that. If you feel like you're hanging around somebody who's really negative and Debbie Downer or whatever, go ahead when you go home and have the time. See this beautiful sage stick, okay? All you gotta do is light it and let it waft up with the smoke, right? And make sure you're outside, because if you're in closed doors, that I would call that a rookie mistake, but I can't call you guys rookies because not everybody knows about this. Go home, go outside, and cleanse this. Let the smoke go all over you from your head down to your toes, okay? And then take off your shoes and your socks and do your feet on the bottom, all of that, okay? You gotta hit the crown chakra, alright? Your crown chakra, third eye, okay? You've got your throat, you've got your heart, and then you've got your solar, and solar, sacral, and your root. All your chakras. So you got to clean all that. I also wish that I had Palo Santo because you can also use that, or frankincense. All this is easily ordered online. And like I said, if you've been in a place that makes you feel tired or whatever, that's because there's a lot of stagnant, chaotic, bad energy that's been left over in that place, because no one's cleaned it out, because I guarantee you they don't know stuff about the spiritual world, or whoever who knows, but there's stagnant energy in there. When you leave, cleanse yourself again. And also, if you ever have any visitors and guests come in your house, whether you get a positive vibe or a bad vibe, doesn't matter. When they leave, cleanse your house, okay? And to protect yourself, I highly suggest that you carry around, you know, you have black obsidian, black tourmaline, tiger's eye, the evil eye charm. I have, see, evil eye charm right there. And then I've actually gone to a few botanicas, and I have gotten special bracelets. And look, that one even has, whoop, the evil eye charm to it, okay? Stuff like that. And then I know that my necklaces are a complete mess right now, because I like to wear so many at one time, but they get all tangled up. But, I mean, I have, darn it, the evil eye right there too, okay? Because I just like to stay cleansed and protected at, you know, all times. I don't want anything nasty, negative, or evil coming my way, and nah, no thank you. But anyways, guys, this is a wrap. I just wanted to introduce myself, get everything cleared out, let you know who I am as a person and my personality so far. And then we will now get to the tarot readings, and I will start with the Aries, because they are the very first ones out of the whole astrological charts. Thank you for watching.